Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Beer Goalkeeper episode 14. And we have a new addition to the series. As you can see in the bottom right corner, I have controller cam on now. It's not going to be a permanent fixture unless you really like it. It's just going to be every now and then just put on there to see how good I am at controlling the goalkeeper and if I actually am good or if I'm just really lucky with the animations. But if you do enjoy this episode, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really does help out the channel. Subscribe if you're new and turn your notifications on. So the first game of today's episode is against Colchester at home in the league, and we are struggling big time. We've dropped so many points in the league. We're holding on to the top 3 positions, but we are struggling and dropping points big time, mainly because I keep doing things like this and conceding stupid goals early on in games. I've started noticing a little sequence happening. I make a decent save, then make a horrible mistake and concede a goal. And again here, I hold Y to come out and gather the cross, but for some reason I do a little loop, which puts me out of position, and then when I finally get to the ball, it's too late. He's risen higher than everyone else and found the back of the net. I don't know how he's beating my defender there, to be honest. My defender does jump, but it looks like he gets pushed down. But either way, I concede another goal, and I'm struggling.
Help me.
Or I should say the whole team is struggling because I'm not performing, my defenders aren't performing, the strikers are not finishing, very poor strike there, and we're just suffering all over, not scoring goals, just conceding a bunch of goals. Another example right here, Omar won with the keeper pretty much. He has the time and he just hoops it straight over the bar, gets some power behind it, it just keeps rising. As soon as it leaves his foot, keeper probably would have saved it as well by the looks of it, but it goes out for a goal kick. We get one last opportunity just before half time, but the defender clears it away and we go into the half time interval 1-0 down. And not playing well at all. They've only had a few shots on target. One I didn't even save, conceded. And they start off the second half just as good as they did the first. Another opportunity, but look at that for a save. I fly across my line. A little Spider-Man in goal. Hits it first time. Gets a good connection on the ball, but there I am. Good strong hand to it. Look at that, such a good save. The acrobatics looking like Superman in the goal. But now Colchester are taking over this game. They have an opportunity after opportunity. We're very lucky with that one. He missed it completely. They have another long ranger, which I'm never going to concede from. But they do get the ball back from the save. Defender gets sold a treat there. Hits it gets blocked. And then they score from the rebound. I am absolutely fuming with that one because I've dived the right way for the ball. And again, I just don't save it. It's Freddie Sears, one of my old school players back when I used to play in like FIFA 11, FIFA 12. But I make the save, the defender gets sold on the cutback, he makes a good block in the end, and then the ball just falls perfectly back to him. I dive low, not quick enough, and we're 2-0 down. We do finally create an opportunity though, but the keeper makes a decent save. He did make a little bit of a meal of it, but either way he keeps it out, and then Omar dragging his shot wide past the post, and that has been us all over, to be honest. Defending poorly, striking poorly. I finally make another save, and guess what happens? 5 minutes left, I get subbed off. 10 shots against, 5 saves, 6.3 rating. I have just been playing so poorly lately, it's really frustrating me, so I don't know what it feels like for you. I just want to play well and do good saves. I don't mind losing games, it's the fact I'm conceding such stupid goals which is frustrating me most. But either way, we have to move on to the next game against Carlisle United, and they're the first ones on the attack. Look at that for a pass, that is ridiculous. I'm very lucky he is offside though, so that goal does not count, but that pass is ridiculous. Upper echelons, a beautiful pass. The crowd obviously doesn't realise what's happened because they keep cheering, and then that's what we do. Omar with a shot that literally dribbles into the goalkeeper's hand, but no doubt we get another opportunity, and this time it's Smith who hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Smith again past to Omar, and he does find the back of the net again just before half time. He is determined to keep his golden boot. He's quite far ahead of everyone at the moment, but he has these cold spells that he suffers from, doesn't score, but then he has one game where he scores 3. But either way, this goal is pretty decent, to be fair. The space opens up, the 2 defenders are marking air, leave Omar in the middle, pretty much on the penalty spot, hits it first time, finesses it past the goalkeeper who can't react quick enough, and puts us into the lead, carrying us through into the half-time interval. And hopefully we can hold on just once. I want to win. I don't think we've won in ages when I've actually been on the pitch, but Carlisle start the second half off strong and managed to work their way into the box and find the back of the net. How has he squeezed his way through 2 defenders, had a shot, and somehow I still messed up? I'm pretty sure I dived the wrong way if you look at the controller camera. It's shocking for me. I don't expect people to hit it at the near post when there's a defender stood in front of him. Somehow my defender turns his body away, not even looking at the ball, and that lead lasted literally minutes. So very disappointing, but we do get another attack. Surprisingly enough, it's Omar who bodies the defender and then finds the back of the net with his left foot. Another finesse. How strong is Omar? What a monster. Just bullies the defender. The first shot gets blocked, and then we win the ball in the midfield where Eastman finds his way to Omar, take a little touch and just pushes him out the way, finesse it past the keeper, making it 2-1. And now, fingers crossed, we could hold this. I just want to taste victory for one more time with Sutton United. It's ridiculous. I have to work so hard. Another long range effort, which I do save with my left hand. I've got a 5.9 rating. Then a corner, and my defender does a good job on the line. But sadly, the ball falls straight back to him and he finishes it with a diving header, and the commentary was going absolutely mental at it. I don't know why, because it wasn't that good a header. It's just the fact he dived onto the floor. The corner's whipped in with some pace and somehow they win the first header. And look at that. The defender does such a good job. Then he kind of just lets himself down by not blocking the second one. It's a good finish in the end, but I feel like I should be saving it as well, but it's so close to the defender, I'm never going to save it. I dive backwards as well into the back of the net. And then I get subbed off. I'm starting to think goalkeeping's not for me anymore. I'm not performing well at all. It is literally really frustrating now. We do draw the game. We have 11 shots and they scored 2 goals. They have 4 and scored 2 as well. And now we have to play against Salford City, who are one position below us at the moment, and they are on top form. They are winning game after game and we are just struggling. They are the first ones on the attack in the 7th minute. Whip the ball in. Somehow my defender just clear it. And then I concede another header. What is going on? Why am I playing so bad? I literally need to have a sit down and somehow work this out, because every goal I concede is stupid and I should be saving them. But there again, I do actually dive the right way to save this one, and the animation is just horrible to me and it just keeps happening regularly now. I'm not going to lie, I am feeling real down about goalkeeping at the moment. I'm just struggling and I just can't think of what to do next. Maybe my positioning is a bit out of it, to be honest. I'm a bit far off my line. Didn't really expect him to get that much power, but it loops over my hand as well. So I did the best I could from the situation, but maybe I need to work on my positioning better. And another frustrating thing is that I'm suffering and then my strike force is suffering as well. We're not performing at either end of the pitch, the two most important ends of the pitch. And again, I get screwed over. Look at that. I dived the right way and I do not save it. I predicted it. I did what I had to do there. It's pretty much a guaranteed goal from that man right there. And I predict the right way, so I should be saving it. And it's just frustrating. Again, to get into the box, a little deflection. And he hits it on the volley, and like I said, I predict the right way, but the animation screws me over this time. I don't actually dive, I just fall to the floor, and look how close, it's like a fingernail away from saving it, and it just doesn't stop there. Another opportunity, I charge out this time and concede another one, making it 3-0 against Salford City. They're just punishing me big time, and this is not what I need. I am just suffering so much, but I think I did the right thing again. I charge out at his feet, but again, the animation, he falls to the floor, doesn't make himself big, dives under the ball. It's not even that good a strike, but 3-0, and I'm like, just save me, coach, pull me out. But he does not, and that is how we end the half with another weak opportunity. We're not even getting shots on target anymore. We're 3-0 down. We've had like one shot. I think the defender blocked it, so it doesn't even count as a shot on target. The save I do make is actually going wide. They get a corner from that, and from the corner, they score again. But luckily, for me, once more, he is offside. I am just getting shot after shot. I'm taking a beating here and just in tears by the end of this match. We finally do score. It's Danny Gonzalez who comes on for Wilson, I believe. Actually, Wilson's injured pretty badly. I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but he's out for a while. But Gonzalez comes on, does score, but I don't think it's any more than a consolation goal. It's an okay goal. The right side of the pitch has always been our go-to. The pass across from Smith, he hits it straight across the goalkeeper and the defender can't block it. Decent strike. The ball gets a bit lucky. The touch is a bit shocking, to be honest. The defender moves out the way. Good for us for once. But 3-1, and then I get subbed off in the 71st minute. 5.4 rating, only one save. Put me out of my misery. That game ends 3-1. And now I'm in the manager's bad books because I'm a substitute. I'm not even on the pitch at the start anymore. I get subbed on in the 61st minute for a striker, apparently. And it's against Stevenage United. We're 1-0 up. And if they're going to perform like that, I should be good to keep a clean sheet. But I do get another opportunity. Look at that for a save. I get down nice and low. I'm lucky he scuffed the ball, to be honest. But I do get down low, push it out wide for that corner. And then in the 87th minute, I concede another goal. And I don't know, I'm just done with it. I feel like I might have to take a break from goalkeeping. I'm just suffering. And it's just not fun to watch. It's not really fun to play. I'm not really enjoying it as much as I should. I normally love playing goalkeeping, but it's just bad now. Look at that. The space opens up. He hits it. And it's all my fault, I should be saving it. But again, the dive is backwards. Why does he dive backwards out of the way? And then we draw the game 1-1. So another disappointing result. Another disappointing episode, so I apologise, but that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you did enjoy, or try to enjoy it, but if you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really does help out the channel, and I need that at the moment. I'm suffering because of this goalkeeping. Subscribe if you're new, turn your notifications on, and as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I will speak to you next time. Good.